Hi, welcome to the Loyal Shops Live Assistant webinar. That extra set of hands you need during your live sales, and that's always available for you. You don't always have an assistant with you, and your job doing a Facebook live sale is to sell product and to entertain. As much of the back office work that you can relegate to our live assistant bot, the more you can focus on entertaining and selling to your customers. Thanks for joining us today. All right, so what Live Assistant is, as I said, it's a live sales bot, basically a robot that is software that's running on the Facebook servers as well as on a second device in front of you when you're doing your lives. And it helps you do your live more efficiently and settles who wins claims so that you don't have to. It responds back to your customers so they know exactly who won and who's on a waiting list. Um, so let's talk a little bit more about that. So it records all your sales. I've got 3 screenshots here showing you sort of the experience. The first one here is the live dashboard shot. That live dashboard shot, and we'll go into more detail here in another slide, it records your sales in real time. So as they come in, it records the person's name and the number that they just claimed, and you do not have to pre-record the numbers. Whatever number you hold up and they type in, we record that. So it's completely ad hoc, all right? We identify and manage those claims. So we track the names, as I said, and the numbers. You can even choose the quantity up to 15 currently, and we're going to increase that here shortly, up to 15 items. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 of the same item, you can have that many people claim, or even the same person claim multiple times. All right. It responds back to your customers. You can see some of that in some of the live sales example here, where it comes back and says, Jane Doe, congratulations, you just claimed item 123, for example. And that feedback, and it's with emojis, colorful, the blue dot with the trophy is our default emoji back at the beginning, really lights up your stream, and it's very easy for customers to see that they won a claim by seeing that consistent emojis pop up. All right. Another benefit of responding back to your customers is you can drop in your registration link, and nothing's more frustrating than spending an hour, 2, 3, 4 hours doing a live sale and then finding out the customer never registered and you can't give them an invoice. And so by dropping in your clickable registration link into your Facebook live stream automatically whenever someone claims or every couple claims, you're going to dramatically reduce your non-registrations, saving you time and building more dollars into your business. All right. So responding to customers is extremely helpful. You've got a real-time dashboard for sales, super large, so that at a presentation distance, even on a phone, you can see exactly what sold. No more climbing right up against the camera, right against the video, and trying to scroll through looking to see if something sold. That doesn't happen anymore. You see exactly what sold and the last 8 to 10 items that sold, even from 3 or 4 or 5 feet away. All right. So that's a really, really helpful benefit. You can see how many items you've sold, how long you've been on your live as well. So real-time dashboard for sales. As we said, you have quantity that you can choose from, and there's also item selections. If you get to us with your company and tell us that you have items and variations like a necklace that's gold and large, and necklace that's gold and extra large, or a dress of this style and it's this size. That item variation combinations, we will build that into Live Assistant so that you can choose those item and variations during your live, which will then give you a list at the end of the live that says Jane Doe bought 3 items. It's item 1, 2, 3, and that's a V-neck sweater of medium size. And from there, you can basically very quickly use your point of sale system and invoice off that list, and don't even touch the pile of the sold pile that you just worked on, dramatically cutting down the time to invoice on the back end. All right, so that's quantity and item selections. Then you've got a sales history as well, as I said. So you've got this listing at the end of your live. And then we have something called live commenting that actually does a real-time tracking and recording of all of your live that's actually can be searched in real time by you or an assistant. All right, so let's walk through the live dashboard in a bit more detail. So at top here is a little setup here that at any time you can jump into that to show what page you're currently on. And this sign here shows that you're actually live. One of the really cool things about Live Assistant is after your live ends and it's posted onto your page, this will turn into a replay light, and Live Assistant will continue to record claims after your live is over. And when someone claims and gets the item, we will Facebook message back to them that they got the item. This will drive more sales. You did all the work on your live, sell more after the live has been posted, and you can do that with Live Assistant. How long you've been on your live, how many items you've sold. All right. The next up, you can see that there's a green section and a blue section. All right. When you are doing a live, you hold up an item with a number card, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. We do not require you to set what numbers. It's just grab a random number and we can handle it. All right, but if you know that the next item has more than X quantity, you can choose this green area and say, you know what, I've got 5 of the next item, so I'm going to click here, one click to click the quantity button, and you pick 5 and you're done. And now that item is going to be able to be sellable up to 5 people or 5 quantities. If you have item and variations that you've given us as a list, those will show up here as well. And so whenever you sell the next item, it's going to get tagged with V-neck top 3XL in this example. All right. And then you can go through the V-neck 3XLs, 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 and when you're done, you can switch it to 2XL, and the next ones will be tagged V-neck 2XL, 2XL, 2XL. All right. So the item and the variation are consistent, and it'll tag the next number that is called. The quantity, whatever you set it to, it will reset back to 1 each time, because general default is you have 1 of something, but if you have more, then you set that for that 1 time and it will set back to 1. All right. Okay, so that's basically pre-doing a sale. This blue area is actually the actual claimed item that just got claimed. So you held up an item, it was a V-neck top 2XL, and it was number 246, and you had quantity 2, and 3 or more people actually tried to claim the item. All right, because it was quantity 2, both Jenny and Tammy got this item. They both are claimers of this item, and they will show up in the winners list for this item. Katie is the runner-up here. She's in the wait list. If Jenny or Tammy decide to pass, they do pass 246, they will be removed. Katie will be promoted to a claim winner, and she will be told that she has gotten the item. If there's no one on the waiting list, it will comment back to everybody that 246 is now available again. All right, so we handle pass management elegantly. All right, so at any time, you can click on this tag here and change the quantity to a higher amount. All right. And then also, obviously, when you're doing a live, sometimes you're just getting caught up in the conversation. Maybe you forgot to change this size up here and you're actually on 2XLs, or you've actually changed the style and the size or the item and the variation. Once it's been called here, you can change it here by clicking and bringing up a list. By the way, you may have a lot of items in your inventory, or maybe your company has lots of items you don't carry. We allow you to go in and take a large inventory list and pare it down to just the items you carry so that your pick list is smaller. And then one more step is, if you know you're going to do your live and you're only going to carry 3 or 4 or 5 items during your live, you can favorite those before your live starts, and they'll be at the top of your list, so they're very fast to pick from. The whole list will be there, but you can have your favorites float to the top. All right. Okay, so as I said, this is what the current number is. Once this number is done and the next number is called, this numbers will drop down into the scrolling list. And at any time you can scroll this list up and down because there may be more down below your screen space. We'll show as many on the list as your device has resolution to show them. All right. So that gives you a list. And by the way, this earlier claim list, you can still click here and change this item if you need to. All right, so that's a look at the live dashboard. That is a screen that you show. So you basically set a second device that's running your live and this device side by side during your live. And you no longer have to look through your comment list. All your Facebook Live comment list now is just looking at actual people's comments. And then this now becomes who won, and it's responding back for you automatically. Just one technical note, just remember that whatever this live dashboard is, set this device power management so that it does not turn off in power management mode during your live. You know, set it to 4 hours or turn power management off entirely, because if this goes to sleep, then it stops responding to your live. And by the way, you set up this live dashboard before your live starts, a minute before, an hour before, a day before. Whenever you start your live dashboard will turn on automatically and be ready for you and start responding. All right. Okay, this gives you an example of an actual live that's going on. This live is using some software called OBS, which is separate non-Loyal Shop software that gives you the ability to actually show things like Live Assistant right on the screen. That's not part of our Live Assistant software. But as you can see here, this is an actual claim. So of course, your name, whatever it is. These emojis are the default emojis for a win. Dorothea has claimed item 269. It's a GG extra small. Congratulations. Some other emojis. And if you haven't registered, and right down here is the actual registration link that she could click on to register for her live. And so her knowing that registration information is there really ups the registration amounts. All right. So that gives you an idea of an actual response from a customer. And so you can see that win here was 269, a GG, extra small, and this person won. All right. Okay, so we talked about this pretty well already, but this shows you quantities here. So as I said, you pick the green quantity is the number that has not been called yet. So if you set it to 5, the next number that's called, 567, will end up showing up here in the blue when it's called as 567 quantity 5, for example. All right. And then Livescribe is where you choose the style and the size. Whatever you choose here, the next number that's called, it will show up here. So the next number that's called 345 will end up being a Scarlett 3XL in this example. And as you can see here, it's quantity 3, and 3 people have been able to claim this item. All right. Okay, so that's Livescribe. Again, if you do not find your company's items and variations in the list, then you can click in the product information tab inside Live Assistant and send us an email with your list of items and variations, and we will input them for you. Sales history. Who's claimed? How many items did they claim? What did they claim? Who are the runners up? All that is in your sales history. So as you can see here, Brittany Summers claimed 1 item, and it was number 705. Barbara claimed 1 item. It was number 51. Amy claimed 3 items. Okay, so it's a maxi skirt, it's a V-neck, and it's a Simply Perfect top. All right, and here's the sizes and styles. Here's the numbers. You may also notice this little blue down arrow. If you click that, it will show you whoever was on the wait list for this item. So after you've done your sale, perhaps Brittany doesn't pay her invoice. After some point in time, you need to cancel it. You can click back on this, find out who's next on the list, and either directly invoice them or contact them and say, hey, the V-neck shirt large that was that beautiful shirt you loved, it became available. Would you like it? I'll invoice you right now. So having that wait list there is ready for you to monetize every sale and follow up with the customers that wanted an item that perhaps did not get it. The other benefit of this live sales history list is you can tell Amy got 3 items. You can tell Stephanie got 4 items. So my recommendation is, first off, with this history, you can just invoice directly off this list. You can look up, just start with Brittany on your point of sale system, put her name in, put in the item she did, quantity 1, invoice her. You don't have to go through your pile and alphabetize it to find out how many items Amy bought, because you can see she bought 3. So there's no more sending an invoice for 2 and then getting through your list and realize you missed one of Amy's invoices and you have to cancel her old one and add a new one. That problem goes away with Live Assistant. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. You can also export this whole list with date and time, wait list information, etc., to an Excel or CSV spreadsheet. All right, so if you want to see that. While you're invoicing, you can go check, 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 check. At the end of the night of your live, all of these are checked. Keep Live Assistant running during the night and through the next day. Any new claims will just show up on this list as long as you had Live Assistant running during that period. If you don't have Live Assistant running during the night, sometime during the next day, just run Live Assistant again on that same live. It will go through, find any new comments, read through them, and add any new claims. They'll show up here in your sales history list unchecked. Invoice them, check, check, check. Move on. You've just made a lot more money off of a sale that you did yesterday. Convert, replay, rewind sale lives into actual money makers instead of never getting a sale on an item because it's just too difficult. When the customer finds out that if they can actually watch a rewind and just claim the things that they're interested in and find out immediately by Facebook Messenger if they got the item, you're going to find that those customers watch a lot more videos after your live is over. All right, so that's sales history. Live commenting. This has got a couple really good benefits. What we do is we record your whole live verbatim, all of the text, emojis, etc. Where does this come in handy? A couple different ways. First is at the end of a live, maybe somebody said something that you really wanted to go back and copy and paste out. You wanted to check a detail. When you go into Facebook on a video, it's really a pain to try to look up the details. More comment, because you're only getting a couple comments at a time. Have you ever been on a live where you try to scroll up and you can't see anything but the last 5 comments? So you've missed some comment and there's nothing you can do until the live's over. Well, this live commenting, you can do lightning fast searching for anything. Just search for item 123. Search for everything from Deb, and bam, everything that had Deb's name in it is listed here. Every single item, bam, 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 bam. Every comment that Deb made or she's mentioned is listed. Somebody talks about something they're interested in. I really want this, and you say, okay, I'll talk about it afterwards. You can do a quick search on her name or that item, and bam, you can find that information. All right, so after the sale, extremely useful. Now, during the sale, maybe you have an assistant that's actually helping you and working on writing down the details of all the items that are sold. This live commenting is in real time, so they can open up on a whole nother device live commenting during the live and monitor the live in real time. And so they now have the ability, if they go to the restroom for a second or for 10 minutes, they take a break, they can come back with 5 or 10 items sitting on the desk with numbers on them, and they can quickly just type in, oh, I got 1, 2, 3 in front of me, bam, 1, 2, 3, oh, Stephanie got that item, and write down that information, what it was, what the item was, and the variation, move on. No longer does she come back after 10 minutes and realizes that during the live, she can't even scroll back. That comment is missed. And so you have to do it well after your live and watch the whole live all over again. No, no, no. Very, very simple now with live commenting. In addition, if you hit these little medals here, it'll fill in basically your name, which ends up being all of the responses that Live Assistant is doing during the live. And so it cuts out in real time, it's filtering to just the responses that end up being mainly all of the solds. So now you've got this real-time list of every item that's sold. with the person's name that claimed it, and what the item number is, and what the style and variation or item and variation are. Again, an assistant can be, or multiple assistants can be watching this stream in real time, just looking at all of the bot responses and stay up to speed, even if they have to take a break for a few minutes. Super powerful. All right, some additional features. If you use Live Assistant and you use our texting service, which is now incorporated as of today in July, um, we have something called Shop Live notifications. So when you go live, you can automatically text your texting list, your Shop Live list, smart list, with your live description that you used and the link to go directly to your live. So they get a text, it's got a link in it, they click on it, and it goes directly to your live. We also automatically shrink the live link so that it's just about 10 characters. So you end up with about 145 to 150 uh, uh, um, uh, live description characters to send out, and still send out our lowest cost SMS text with your live description and a link that goes directly into the live. All right, very, very powerful. We talked about live commenting. We talked about the fact that you can do replay lives, keep your live assistant going after the fact. You can even do speed videos with live assistant. Set up your speed video, say do it the same way. This is item 123. Just make sure you claim with your claim word and the item number, and then post your speed video, and then tell live assistant to watch the speed video, and it will respond back with FB messages to those that have won the claim. All right. Also, all of the responses from Live Assistant are customizable. There are 3 separate Live Assistant claim winning responses so that the Live Assistant looks a little bit more fresher and more organic. And then there's past responses. You can disable certain messages. There's 3 claim words by default. We use claim, um, mine, and sold. You can change them all, or you can just have one, or it uses all 3 interchangeably, completely up to you. So inside Live Assistant settings, you've got dramatic ways of customizing Live Assistant to deliver your personality and some adjustments to your live style. All right, so where is Live Assistant available? If you go to loyalshops.com, you can sign up now for Live Assistant as a standalone program. It is $9.99 a month or $99.99 for the year. So basically, you get 2 months for free if you sign up for 1 year. If you sign up for the year, you can cancel at any time. The first 30 days actually are free, period. And then in addition to that, if you go 6 months through your subscription and need to cancel for some reason, we will give you back a prorated amount to the day. So we give you back $50 basically if you use it for six months and then needed to quit. So that's a standalone Live Assistant, and it includes our texting as well. Our texting is a pay per message. So if you don't use any texting that month, you pay us nothing for texting, and then you just pay for what you use. It's a very economical way, and you get that Shop Live notification that can go out automatically to all your texting customers that are on your Shop Live smart list. Okay. In addition, Live Assistant is also included in our Loyalty Rewards Pro package. So for just $50 more a year, you get digital punch cards, you get auto inviting to your loyalty program and auto punching of your loyalty program with customers. You get shoppers notes, and we record all of the history of your customers. Every item and variation, style, size, etc. that they buy is now recorded in their customer history. That becomes really helpful. And we're going to give you even more ways to target those customers by on what items they've bought in the past. How long ago did they buy? Did they buy in the last 30 days? Send them a text. Um, all that becomes capable. Auto gift expirations, gift giveaway, and credit management. Email your shoppers with a beautiful emailing program that gives you 3 pictures. It has a Facebook group invite now in our email shopping program, so that you can very, very easily have someone just click on join your group in all of your emails. There's a shop now link directly in our emails now, so that you can go directly to your albums with every email you send. There's business and join your team web pages that take zero technical experience to set up. And our texting and live assistant are included as well for $14.99 a month or $149.99. So if you're interested in live assistant, you can get it standalone or you can get it included in our Loyalty Rewards Pro subscription. All right, we have a referral program. You share your Loyal Shops referral link that's inside of your software when you sign up. Your friends sign up, you earn money. If they sign up for any of our monthly or yearly subscriptions, we'll give you back the equivalent of 1 month. So if they sign up for Live Assistant monthly or yearly, or they sign up for Loyalty Rewards standard, we will give you back $9.99 credit to your account after 30 days of them being signed up. If they sign up for Loyalty Rewards Pro, we will give you back $14.99 after 1 month per person. And if they sign up for texting in that first month and they use up to $15 worth of texting, we will give you up to the full amount they use, up to $14.99. So $15 basically we would give you back as a credit per person. So you love what we do, you share what you love, and people end up joining because of that. We will thank you back with a referral credit. All right. Thank you so much for this. Please let us know if you have any questions. We have a Facebook user group at facebook.com/groups/loyalshops. You can contact us at support@loyalshops for questions as well, and come see us at www.loyalshops.com as well. Thanks so much for your time.